Good morning, YouTube. It's your boy Mark here. Decided to record this on my patio area. College football is weird. Can't stand this stuff right now. I mean, I love college football. I think college football is way better, for the atmosphere than pro football in a lot of different aspects. I grew up loving college football. All the pageantry, all the tradition of it. To be a fan of college football in general is awesome. But also, in addition, being a college football fan is so authentic because most of the time you're a fan of the school that you attend. What what transpired yesterday was news that UCLA, the University of California in Los Angeles, and USC, University of Southern California, opted to leave the Conference of Champions, the Pac-12, after I gotta look up the history, but being charter members, I'm assuming, of the Pac-12. So the UCLA and USC were the part of the original PCC, Pacific Coast Conference, back in 1922. And now they just opted to leave, and it's so interesting because they left to go to what many would say is their rival, the Big Ten. That's usually the top team from those two conferences, the Big Ten and the Pac-12, if they didn't get into the national title picture, the top team would go to the Rose Bowl. But now, USC and UCLA are on the other side of the rose. And it's so interesting because the Big Ten is usually for a couple years now, has been a Midwestern to East Coast conference. I'm from Pennsylvania, so Penn State has always been in the Big Ten. I've always known Penn State to be in the Big Ten, so that's never like a change. Michigan State, Ohio State. When Rutgers came into the Big Ten, I was like, okay. Maryland came into the Big Ten. All right, once again, okay. But them is 100% not a good fit. Not at all. Like, look, if you look at the geographical map, everyone's over here, and then West Coast. I hate it. I honestly hate this move for college football. I hate this move for everyone because now what's happening now, like all these old tradition, all the tradition of college football is kind of leaving. Think about it. Texas and Oklahoma pulled theirs last year by going to the SEC, and I get it. Once again, it's money driven. So it's so much about revenue, and the SEC and the Big Ten make the most revenue. And honestly, I thought third place would at least be the Pac-12. Pac-12 seems like they make some good money, which is what the Pac-12 commissioners and stuff was trying to do and trying to get USC and UCLA to do, which is to have them sign an extension on their contract so they know, like, all right, there's nowhere y'all could go. And honestly, if you're a team out in the mountain time zone or in the Pacific time zone, you would usually think, oh yeah, like why would I go anywhere else? Only time I should be traveling is like for like bowl games, right? And that's only once a year. Now UCLA and USC starting in 2024 will be traveling cross country and having teams come to them cross country due to money, due to revenue. Mind you, UCLA and USC aren't broke. They're not broke. They're not broke universities. They have a plethora of money. And yet they decided to just be like, nah, we're going to leave. It's a little disheartening because I'm a big college football guy and I'm a big geography guy. Like, the Big Ten doesn't have a specific geographical outreach. It doesn't name that, but everyone knows it's Midwest to East Coast, right? Just like the Big 12 was just heartland of America for the most part, and yet now it has West Virginia, even though West Virginia kind of has like a heartland of America place, and Texas and Oklahoma will be moving. I don't think it's this year. I think it's next season. Yeah, I think it's the next season after this one, I believe. I don't know. I don't like this landscape. I don't like the fact that it might be SEC Big Ten type time. I don't like it. I think it's crappy because I understand the Pac-12 is hard for them to get on TV. I mean, at least out here it is, because by the time a Pac-12 game comes on, it's like 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock over here, and it could be hard to watch if you're a fan of a Pac-12 team. But still, you know, up your recruiting. I get it. Like, hey, a kid from California might be more prompt to want to be in at a West Coast school versus going down south. Stuff like that. I don't know. I don't like this move. It bothered me enough that I had to make content. I'm gonna start trying to make content more every day for you guys, at least in the morning, or at least on the weekdays in the morning. Or if it's raining, make some content. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit the belly, and I will check you out in the next one. Peace.